thought I'd treat you all to a little bit of a musical interlude today. Are you ready? We are at Leeds and we're living a European dream. It kinda turns me on Mario Peaks, and we're winning. We play from the back. We play from the back. Booyakasha! That's not even a thing anymore. A European dream indeed, but not of the Champions League. It's like a lesser European dream because we're dreaming of the Europa League, baby. Big time. We're not the big time, but welcome to the save. Hello everyone, welcome back to the Leeds save. Hope that you are all very well and safe and sexy. I forget the sexy bit. Unless you are, in which case good for you. I don't know what it's like to be sexy. Although I'm wearing a Hugo Boss t-shirt, so going up in the world. Right, so as you can tell from the table, we are in a pretty good spot right now. 6th in the league, away from the big five of Liverpool, United, Arsenal, City and Chelsea, and we're not going to catch them and get into Champions League football. That much is for sure. However, we are ahead of Bournemouth, Burnley, Tottenham and Brighton, and probably Newcastle, all of whom can catch up and potentially ruin our chances of getting Europa League football. We play two of those teams today. Bournemouth and Burnley, both are away. So after the epic 3-3 draw comeback against Liverpool, we followed up with a very disappointing 2-0 defeat to City at Ellen Road. It wasn't so much the fact that we lost to City, as well the fact that we put in such an insipid performance that upset me. At home against the big boys, we tend to do well, and that round off a pretty bad run of form. Having said that, since then, it's been pretty good. We beat Leicester, Newcastle, Cardiff and West Ham. The only little slip up was a 1-1 draw away at bottom team Watford. But because they're bottom in FM, I always knew that we were going to lose points there. It's just the way the game goes. We're going on holiday down to Bournemouth. That was our course where we can see the sea. And what you need to understand is that Van Hudson's injured, so is Guendouzi, so is James Milner, Opoku's suspended, Calvin Phillips is recovering from an injury, and Abeli's injured as well. So it's not great, is it? I sound a bit like Mick McCarthy, and I don't even know if he's from Yorkshire. Mick McCarthy, I'm a red Vardy jumper. So as you can tell, we are at a bit of an injury crisis. The bit worst one, but that was James Milner, who had a really bad hip injury, and he may not play again. He says he's going to. He's going to be back in 3 weeks' time. I think, really, it might be the end of his career. Fortunately, Nyambe is quite a decent player at centre-back. It's not a position I've played him in yet, but his physicality does make him a very good candidate for that position. So, the lineup today, then, will be Grafe, Lukaku, Mai, Nyambe and Fredericks as the back four. Then we've got Seb and Calvin Phillips in the middle. Darame is out on the left. Cuisance is in the middle. Roberts is on the right. And Mario Balotelli, of course, leading the line up front, fresh off a brace against West Ham in our last game. The lad is incredible. Looking at Bournemouth, you can tell why they're doing quite well. They've kept a lot of their main team together. The guy we really need to watch out for, with no surprises, is Callum Wilson, who's got 28 goals in 39 appearances. Genuinely on fire. They've got Lucas Moura as well, and they've got Ben Davies, so they're basically raiding Tottenham. I am relatively confident that we can win this game, so I'm going to say to the boys, the media have given you a lot of credit lately. Let's go out there and show them why. My voice is cracking. Puberty is here! Yay! Oh yeah, hi. Yeah, okay, I'm back, yeah. It was in the Mick McCarthy press and it just ruined my voice. Mick McCarthy. Lukaku on the ball, into Cuisance. So we make a decent start to the game here. We've had some good little possession now. Jordan Lukaku up against his man. Go on, do him for pace. Nice ball into Darame! And it's back to Cuisance. Everyone seems to be really loving the Darame chant. I've had a few of my mates get in touch and say they absolutely adore that chant. Roberts into Darame! Darame! Oh my god, he's gone and scored for you! Darame! Darame! It's his 5th goal of the season. Mohamed Darame is beginning to tick over. I'm enjoying it. Finding his feet at this level. Good ball in by Roberts. The little man jumps high and bang, back of the net. Great finish. 1-0 up within 5 minutes. Get in. Nyambe tees it back to Patrick Roberts, who, you can tell that. Mario Balotelli. It's a game for the cult favourites. It's a game for our cult favourites. Patrick Roberts there. It's a pretty poor shot, but what a goal from Super Mario. It's his 19th goal of the season. Some people said you're crazy signing him, mate. It's either a genius thing or an idiotic thing. Most people, I would tend to think, thought the latter. So did I, to be fair. But my God, this year has he turned up. And Bournemouth have been absolutely spanked here. Mario over a free kick. Are we going to see a Super Mario special? Mario. Oh, he's at the post. I mean, this could be anything right now. It's another free kick. Mario gets another attempt. He just hit the post a second ago. Balotelli. Oh my God, what a save by Musso. Bournemouth are lucky it's not 4 already. Unbelievable. What a start to the game. And of course, I have to have my positivity shackled by the fact that Seb's picked up an injury. Because why wouldn't he? And Seb is now not just a knock. He's been absolutely battered. So Jamie Shackleton's going to have to come on. I'm definitely going to take the Lukaku off at half-time as well and bring on Leif Davis. I need to wrap them up in cotton wool. Because I'm losing my midfield at the moment. I can't really afford another injury to any of my midfield, or I am in some serious trouble. In terms of a half, though, it's pretty much as complete as you want. Bournemouth have done absolutely nothing. Not one highlight, nothing. It's been all Leeds. It's been all guns blazing, all magic. The opening 10 minutes, we scored 2 goals, and we have not let up since. I'm going to passionately say I'm very happy with the way you're playing. Going to take Jordan Lukaku off, though. Bring on Leif Davis. Need to make sure that Jordan Lukaku stays fit. I'm not going to do the dumb idea, though. I'm not going to make a third substitution unless it's an injury, because we've all seen what happens whenever I make a third sub. We usually either get someone sent off or someone gets injured anyway. So I'm going to keep the third sub in mind. I'm not going to make that mistake again. See? Bruce, what happens when we fall? What happens when we fall, Master Bruce? Oh my God. My Michael Caine impression. My Michael Caine impression is terrible. I know what this means. It means losing. The child I've cared for since I first heard his cries echo down these halls. I mean, let me know what you think of my Michael Caine impression in the comments section. As Jefferson Lerma finally has a chance for the ball before they hit it over the bar. Please don't hurt me, Mr. Balotelli. Oh my God, Mr. Balotelli. I've got to try and perfect that, Mr. Balotelli. Love Michael Caine, terrific actor. It's just so good. Any film Michael Caine in, it tends to be pretty good, to be fair. Because actually, I might have stumbled on something with Nyambe here, being a central defender, because he's been absolutely brilliant. He's mopped up everything so far. That's not brilliant from Miko Quissans, and it's not often I get to say that, because he rarely ever gives away the ball, but he has done that. And now Zappacosta down the right-hand side, he's about to whip it in, falls to Ryan Fraser, who whips in. Nyambe, again, winning the header there. He's been all over Callum Wilson today, and he's just stopped him having any influence on the game as Callum Wilson goes through and nearly scores. Nyambe! Unbelievable block. What, my God, what a tackle. What a tackle. He's like the better version of Aaron Wan-Bissaka. I love this. It's been brilliant from us so far. Quissans whips the ball in, back post, Balotelli heads it. It's fallen to Nyambe. He's deserved that goal as Ryan Nyambe. Brilliant finish from him. Now I can make a third sub. Get in. Brilliant from Ryan Nyambe. Brilliant from the boys in general. Daniel Castro is going to come on, and he's going to make his first appearance for the club. At least in the Premier League anyway, as Calvin Phillips comes off, and you can tell I have an itchy head. I mean, I think this looks a lot more gangster though, so what up, bruvs? I imagine like Balotelli wears a hat like this. Not the same hat, obviously. I can smell him on my head. Well, it's been an exhibition of football by Leeds at the Vitality today. 3-0, unbelievable, unplayable. Nyambe was incredible at centre-back, genuinely. Might have found a new position from there. At right back, he's been good this year, but at centre back there, he absolutely dominated, arguably, the best striker in the league this year. Because Callum Wilson's miles ahead of anybody, so the fact that he's just sort of managed to take him out and just basically reel him out of the game is incredible. I don't know what that is. I'm going to praise Nyambe's performance though, to say, last time, mate, your defensive work was amazing. And he loves that. I love that. I love Nyambe. What a signing. Annoyingly now, I have 2 weeks to wait for the Burnley game. You'll remember that we were meant to be playing United at this. Unfortunately, that game has now been moved. I'm assuming because they are doing well in the FA Cup. So now we have Burnley, hence why we're doing the double-header today. We'll be... Nyambe sets record for poor discipline. The 11 yellow cards and 3 red cards received by Ryan Nyambe is a new team record. Bloody hell, in one season, Liam Cooper got 0 reds but 19 yellows. That's insane. What's worse, 19 yellows or 11 yellows and 3 reds? Let me know in the comments section. And while you're down there, drop a like on the episode, especially if you love my celebrations and also the Mario Balotelli goal, because let's face it, who doesn't love a Mario Balotelli goal? Burnley have just lost to Villa. Spurs are 11 points behind. Bournemouth aren't playing particularly well. Jordan Lukaku's injured again. That's fantastic. That wasn't the point I was trying to make. The point I was trying to make is that I think it's safe to say that if we beat Burnley in this game, 6th point is nearly or 6th place rather, is nearly all but secure. Nearly all but secure. Yep, Spurs lost to Arsenal, so they are essentially out of the running. It is now a straight shootout between us, Bournemouth and Burnley for this European place. And with the way that they're playing at the moment and the form that they're going on, I reckon that we're going to be able to wrap this up quite quickly, hopefully. I can't believe Mario Balotelli isn't up for the English Footballer of the Year award. I'm going to go for Sadio Mane because it's Sadio Mane. Hair update. I'm loving this. Look at it. I've got flicks. I've got flicks on either side, and it's proper like mulleting at the back. Part of me is tempted to keep this even after. I mean, look at that. Look at the amount of hair there is at the back there. I might like get it into a mohawk. I'll just shave the sides. Ooh, yeah. Anyone think I look good with a mohawk? Let me know. Right, Bournemouth are playing Leicester before we kick off today. They've won 1-0, so they've applied a little bit of pressure. If we can just beat Burnley, we are in the driving seat. We're already in the driving seat, but we're even more in the driving seat. I've only made a couple of changes to the starting lineup from last time. Nyambe is actually going to remain as the centre-back, because I was really impressed with how he dealt with it in the last game. I think him and Mai were superb together. Leif Davis comes in at left-back because Jordan Lukaku is injured again. And, of course, Jamie Shackleton will come in for the slightly injured Seb. Seb's not fully injured, but at the same time, he's carrying a bit of a knock, and I don't want to risk him. Shackleton's played relatively well so far as well. The old media is giving you a lot of credit again. It always seems to get really good response. I don't know why they care about the media. I don't care about the media, but the boys apparently do. If Mario and Durrami can score again today, sing-alongs are plenty. I forgot to do the Mario celebration. It's fine, you can go without seeing my boobs for a day. I hope that's okay. I can't just show them off all the time. You know, got to work hard for those pics. No one just gets to slide into my DMs. Right, free kick. Phillips over the ball. Hits it. Oh, decent save. Durrami! Doesn't hit it in. That's annoying. Oh, it's fallen. Mario hits it. Oh my god, who was that in the middle? Was that bloody Quissant? He just decided not to hit it. Oh my god, I've just seen Burnley play out from the back. I mean, Sean Dyche isn't there anymore, by the way. He's now England manager, which makes sense. Oh, Jamie Shackleton, great. He's robbed Gail Kakuta of the ball there. Now, Shackleton, I mean, this is a superb run. I had no idea he had this much pace. Shackleton tees it back. Ryan Frederick's got to be a good ball, and he hits it. Brilliant save by Nick Pope. Wonderful save by the young English Scott stopper? Maybe. No, shot stopper. That won't go down well with the Scots. A Scott stopper. It's been all Leeds, though, so far. We've made a very decent start to the game. We're just waiting for that chance to open up where hopefully we can finish it off and get ourselves onto the score sheet. That's a good ball into Kakuta. They're in down the side here. Now, if we can just win this header, please. Leif Davis, he's only hit it to Walker-Peters. Good ball in. Nyambe heads it clear. Dominic hits it. Walker-Peters, this is going in. Walker-Peters, good save by Grafe. They're putting us under a little bit of pressure there. Good counter-attack by Burnley, and they worked it well. Fair play to them. 0-0. It's been attritional is the word I would use. I'm so far from pleased. I expected more from us there. Patrick Roberts in particular has let me down a little bit. He's only playing at 6.4. I expect better. Defensively, we've done well. We've held firm, and we're competing. That's the word. Burnley fans must be looking around just going, "What's this? Where's the blood? Where's the fight?" Ah, there it is. There's Walker-Peters. There's the 2-footed tackle that you get at Turf Moor. That's what we want to see. Now it feels like we're playing against Burnley. Lovely. For the record, actually, I do really like Burnley in real life, and I know they actually do play some quite nice stuff sometimes. So it's just a joke, okay? Don't get touchy. It's just a joke. Any Burnley fans watching? Well, Patrick Roberts has had his chance, and he's been awful. You had your chance. So I'm bringing on Ricardo Kishner, and I expect a bit more from us now. We can really up the urgency, up the tempo. We got the extra man. Let's make it count. Let's get the ball nice and wide. Get the ball nice and wide. Let's get them committing to challenges, and let's see if we can create something here. Really, we should now be looking to win this game. There's no reason why we can't win this game now. Nick Pope is having a good game. That might be a reason why we can't win. Kishner on the ball. Whips it in. Durrami, great take. Tee it back. He doesn't. He whips it to the back post. Tarkowski, great header. Now, Nyambe on the ball into Quissant. Quissant's great ball. Durrami. Oh! Durrami! He is in form now. 6th goal for Mohamed Durrami. The Wonder Kid is arriving. The birth of a superstar could well be here. And he even has his own theme song already. I said about Quissant needed to be the man to make this happen. The vision here to spot him on his wrong foot. Lovely. Durrami. Brilliant finish into the far corner. Get in. It's not been Mario's day today. He's had a quiet one. But the protege, Mohamed Darame, he's risen to the occasion. And you'd like to think that with that, he has also potentially secured us continental qualification. We are 11 points clear of Burnley with a game in hand. We are 5 points clear of Bournemouth with a game in hand. You'd like to think that that's it. Quissant whips the ball in. If I could just get a Mario goal, life would be perfect. Shackleton, Quissant, Kishner, straight at Nick Pope. It's a poor finish. Full time at Turf Moor, a 1-0 win. Not the most exciting game, I'm sorry to say, but did we ever think it would be? They got a red card, that changed everything. 1-0, we're in absolute free-flowing form now. You can tell here, that's 4 wins on the bounce, and that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 wins in our last 8 games. It's not, Mike, is it? It's 6 wins in our last 7. I cannot count. Idiot. We only have 4 more games to go this season, but I think what we'll do is, instead of doing a double header with Chelsea and United, what we'll do is we'll just have the Chelsea game at the end of the season, because we may well be able to overhaul them at this rate. We're only 4 points behind. We have got a game in hand. Champions League's out of the equation, I think. We're 9 points behind. We haven't got that many games to go. City would have to lose every single game, and we'd have to win every single game for us to actually be able to catch them. So I can't see that happening. But ultimately, it's been a really good season. I think we're guaranteed now to finish. Yeah, we're pretty much guaranteed now. Yeah, we're guaranteed to finish in the top 7. So we have secured European football. Whether it's going to be in the Europa League or the Europa League 2 is up for debate. But let me know in the comment section what you thought of the way that we played today, and where can we improve? What's going to take us to that next level to get us into the Champions League reckoning next year? Obviously ruling out the fact that we're going to get it this year, because it's not mathematically impossible, but it's not going to happen. Thank you so much for watching the episode. I hope that you have enjoyed it. Of course, if you have, then please do like, share, and subscribe. Let me know about your love for Darame in the comment section. And of course, until I see you for the next episode of the Leeds Save, for the climax of Season 3, stay cool. Lovely. Lovely, lovely, lovely.